December 24, 2023, Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. Minnesota Vikings linebacker Ivan Pace Jr., 40, celebrates. Jeffrey Becker, USA Today Sports. Ahead of the 2024 season, who is the Vikings' most underrated player? In other words, which player on the roster, more than any other, doesn't get the respect they deserve? That could be locally or nationally, but the latter feels more relevant to this specific question. PFF recently named the most underrated player on all 32 teams, and they went with second-year linebacker Ivan Pace Jr. as the pick for the Vikings. Pace burst onto the scene as an undrafted rookie in 2023 and was the third highest-graded linebacker in the entire NFL after 3 weeks. While his performance tailed off a bit and his playing time was reduced, he remained very productive on pass plays. Pace was one of just 2 linebackers to earn PFF grades over 77.0 for both coverage and pass rush, the other being Fred Warner. Pace feels like a perfectly reasonable selection. He was truly a revelation as an undrafted rookie last year, becoming a key piece for the Vikings and one of the 20 or so best off-ball linebackers in the entire league. Even with his size limitations, it feels foolish to bet on a guy with his track record continuing to play at a high level in year 2, and perhaps even getting better. Pace is an outstanding player who is incredibly fun to watch, and most NFL fans outside of Minnesota and Cincinnati probably still don't know much about him. But the Vikings have several other standouts who would also be worthy of being deemed the team's most underrated player. Josh Metellus, who has gone from 6th-round pick and special teams ace to the league's most versatile safety, jumps out. So does another third of the Vikings' safety trio, Cameron Bynum, who was fantastic last season. I also think you could make a case for ultra-consistent right tackle Brian O'Neill or even left tackle Christian Darrisaw, who is as good as any OT in the league despite not yet having a Pro Bowl or All-Pro nod. You can't really go wrong with any of those 5 players.